Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and today on the Hermitcraft server, I got an interesting little request from False Symmetry asking me what I was going to need from the area beyond my window here. And that made me think maybe she's got something planned, because, here's my window, and she wanted to build something near it, and here we have something. I think that it's a statement about vines and Tetris pieces that got fat and lazy. They were too interested in their own descent into obesity, and then they did not exercise properly. Yeah, see, this looks like creepy Tetris pieces over here, some sort of crazy box mouth. Oh, hey, a box full of lapis. I'd love to have some extra lapis. So we're just going to steal this lapis and hope she doesn't care. And, oh, hey, what's this connecting to? Oh, wait. Is she building a horseway? Sorry, at No Hills, it's not dug out all the way for you. Let's check this out. Well, horses are going to have a hard time using ladders, I'll tell you that. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody's made some sort of political statement about no wooden boxes. And, no saplings, or saplings are right on the nose? I don't know. I feel bad leaving at No Hills behind. Oh no, it's the fuzz, man. Okay, let's try and stay out of their way. At No Hills doesn't need this kind of heat anyway. That's okay. We'll hide behind this bush. But yeah, it looks like, the police have left their vehicle. They seem to be investigating. Oh, Sheriff False is one of them. And who's the other one here? Sheriff False. Apparently, False has the need for 2 vehicles. Apparently, this is all on fire. What does this say here? Let's jump through the fire and the flames in order to read this sign again. This is a warning. A warning of love. Because if you have warnings that are not from a place of love, then they're kind of like ultimatums instead of interventions. So let's go see what's going on over here. So this seems to be the no blocks and no boxes area. Down with the Logfellas, timber, one angry mumbo. Man. Everybody's all up in arms, but you know what? I'm just like that happy rabbit over there, enjoying my gold teeth and my eye patch. I'm just a pretty chill guy. But anyway, let's go recover at No Hills, who's been laying low since he heard the police were in town, I guess. Or because he couldn't go through that tunnel. Am I going to be able to find that pit again? Also, seriously, if we're going to have this here, we need a thing like this. Like, don't fall in there. That's a whole thing. Because, that's a hazard. Look at that. That could be someone's death. Hopefully not mine. I plan to live forever, mostly by not dying. And so here we go. Hey, at No Hills, let's go home. Because, clearly whatever's going on here, you don't need that sort of attention from the police. Whoa! Well, now we're really laying low. Okay. Well, you can jump a little bit because you're a horse. Can we jump out of this? Wow. Man, horses are awesome in Minecraft. And everywhere, I'm guessing. Let's go ahead and climb up here. We need to get a real ramp up this at some point. But you know what? Not everything can all be ramps and waterfalls and honeycombs or whatever. So, back we go across our bridge. Oh, that's weird. Those chunks don't seem to be loading properly in the background there. Usually from here I can see the little forest that separates Asuma's house and mine from each other. But it looks like somebody thought it would be funny to cut down all the trees that are outside of Azuma's property line here. So here's all the trees that were between the house, or were between the house. Here's the house, and my other house. I guess this isn't my other house. This is Asuma's other house. And that's my house. And there's no trees in between. And then somehow, magically, the second you cross the property line here, the trees resume. So we're going to put at No Hills in his stable because we don't need him, wandering off. It's time to go to ground. Okay. So we clearly need to figure out what happened to all the foliage. I'm suspecting that somebody was trying to make a statement that, you know, freestanding trees on the server would not be allowed to stand. But for some reason, as soon as you go onto Asuma's property, you got all these trees here. And that makes me think that this statement is made by those under the protection of the Logfellas against those who are not under the protection of the Logfellas. Do I eat my steak at you, sir? Is the law on my side if I say yay? Let's see here. So here's what I figure we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and make our own little statement. That statement is called trees are something for the good of everybody. And everybody should get to have trees. They oxygenate, they carbonify, they carbobuns. I'm trying to make a Cinnabon joke. This is why you should write jokes in advance, people. Right. But then again, you don't know when your home is going to be attacked. You don't know when people are going to come in and cut down your forest. Or, I mean, if you do, you, like, chain yourselves to trees and tractors and all these things well in advance. You don't just show up with a really heavily enchanted axe and then start cutting. Man, no wonder. I wonder if somebody got lazy when they were attacking Asuma's trees here. Maybe his trees were targeted, but just the person wasn't very tall. Because I noticed none of these trees have a base, you know? And, so it's like, hey, Asuma, all your tree base belong to us. Take off every twig. Yeah, I actually paused for laughter there. That's how my laugh works. This is my process. Okay, so we're just going to come through. We're going to come hew, and we're going to chew through with the axe. Shoe? No, it's not really a shoe. Dang it. Probably should have brought a ladder. You know what? We're going to chop down these trees, too. Bye-bye, trees. Now, this looks kind of dumb without these trees here. But luckily, I was in the process of making an unrelated sculpture that was going to be green and brown. So we'll just go ahead and replace these logs here with our own little bit of clay. Man. Planning, it makes everything easier when you do it. Which, of course, I didn't. Okay. Joe Hill says, the only person on the server. So, there's a kind of a lesson here, too. Which, even though planning is great, and, like, not falling off of things is really generally desirable, if everyone else is asleep, now's your chance. You know? Like, when they say the early bird gets the worm, it's like, I guess the worm was asleep and had a bunch of trees outside of his house, and then they were all destroyed. So it wasn't really the worm who was destroyed, it was his property. Okay, so this is going to be a hard shape to reproduce. So we're going to actually probably want to do this one on the fly as we do it. So this one go. Oh, dang it! Oh, we can double fist these. Awesome. Oh my goodness, new Minecraft, you are indeed a blessing upon us. Okay, so then we can come through here. I don't know why that was like this, but it was. So we're going to take advantage of reproducing it exactly the way it was. And one there. And one there. And I was going to put a bunch of green in, too, because I'm guessing all these are going to die. Like, these leaves are not going to last for very long. Whoops. That wasn't really how that was. Probably shouldn't have cut all the logs out, either, until after. Because now all of the sapling parts are going to go away. The leaves are going to go away before I can figure out how the shape of the tree actually is structured. Dang it. Okay. So, in terms of planning-related stuff, once again, we're behind. But in terms of getting caught-related stuff, there's no one here to see how badly we're doing this. In fact, there's no evidence that I was even involved with this at all, in any way. Like, nobody will ever know. So burn this tape after reading it, or eating it, or whatever. Dang it. I hope this ends up looking really cool by accident and not really dumb by accident, because I feel like there's two ways this could go. And, well, let's step back for a second. Oh, and collect some of these saplings before they become illegal. Okay, so it looks like these trees are all giving up the ghost. There we go. Okay, great. So now all we need to do is just chop down the rest of these trees. It's a shame I didn't have like a sculpture that had a bunch of orange-related logs in there, so I could have a bunch of orange clay with me. But you know what? I do have enough extra green and brown, and I can always make more of this. Let's go ahead and climb up in here, and actually go ahead and place some more of these leaves. Oh, hello, a zombie over there. I hope you're having fun. On top of Azuma's roof. I don't know why Azuma didn't light that roof. Maybe I should go light his roof on fire as a gentle means of nudging him about this. Cutting down my forest. Dang it, Azuma. I think you're better than us. Okay, so we're just going to come in through here like so. Plant some more of these additional green leaves. Okay. So there's our tree log part. Yeah, see, that could be a lot worse. I'm sure Suma will see that and immediately know what it represents. Oh, you've got a cool shovel. And 3 hearts. You're like 1.5 doctors from the Doctor Who special 1.5 Doctors. But anyway, here we go. Oh, hey, I wrote a joke the other day. A lot of times I don't write jokes. They just kind of happen. Whoa. No, you are not okay. Zombie, dang it. Okay, I'm trying to tell my friends a joke. Anybody else? Anybody else a critic? Anybody else have problems with me? Good. Oh, yeah, there you are. If this creeper blows up Isuma's little shelf house here. Dang it. Okay. I think I hear the creeper burning somewhere down there. Yeah, he's not actually dead. Okay. Man, Isuma needs to light all this stuff up better. So, anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah, so I actually came up with a joke the other day that's actually like a traditionally structured joke. So if you guys want a joke that you can, like, tell your dad, or, like, whatever it is that you do when you need, like, to kill time, or whatever, here's a joke that I wrote. Why are Vulcans such great snipers? Because they can lay there emotionless for days. Get it? That was my joke. I was thinking I'd add a segment where it's like the joke of the day segment, but like that's like the first joke I've written in like months, because all my jokes are like normally kind of weird about like robots or something that people can't relate to, unlike Vulcans, which are just universally relatable. So, you know, there's that. Man, how did these logs even... Did he like go in here and hide them in the leaves? Oops. Oh, well, on that note, boom, 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 ba-doom, ba-doom. Hello, moon. And then we'll just throw a bunch of these up there. Make it look intentional. Awesome. And then we'll chop down these. Welcome to the Lumberjackin' episode. I'm having my last stand like at the Alamo. My name is the Hillsist of all the Joes. And I'm gonna fall down a lot because I didn't really know to plan for this contingent. Gonna get a lot of logs out of it. It's not really stealing at the point where these people have been running this illegal empire. It's reclamation. See? Be free with your log. Or hang out here waiting for me to die. And then die yourself. Because that was a bad plan, zombie. You should have had a better plan. Okay. So, here we go. Up here. Are there more logs up here, or does this stuff just take forever to decay? Well, whatever. I feel like it's got to be ready to decay already. I don't want to log out and have Asuma come back in and a bunch of leaves are still here. I want him to know the pain and sadness that he causes on the server when he comes through and he steals all the saplings and knocks down all the trees. So, here we go. I wonder if he uses any logs in his own construction. Maybe I could take all the logs out of that building there. That might be too far. Like, literally, it's just all the way over there. Actually, I think the fact that his roof will cause, like, things to spawn on top of it that then jump down and then attack me. It's actually a perfect security system for keeping people like me away. Because I'm not going to actually go over there and deal with the zombies that would come out of the roof to attack me. Like, it's a really effective system. So, my hat's off to you on that, Asuma. Oh, good, I have more green clay. Let's just go nuts with it, you know? Awesome. Okay, so let's hop up on here now and see if we can get a better view of what's surrounding. Any other floating logs waiting for us to go hit them with the axe? This over here looks like a floating tree-like structure. Okay, so now, if I'm right, all this should start rapidly decaying too. And it seems to have already begun. Man, I don't like the color of this. I keep thinking I'm looking at a zombie or something. Okay, so we're going to steal all the saplings that have fallen so far. And then I think we're going to make a quick and hasty retreat before Asuma wakes up. But, okay, see? So now, instead of just all the trees outside of Asuma's border being destroyed, all the trees inside Asuma's border are destroyed. Dang it. Okay, let's flee for our lives now. Just real quick idea. Let's be proactive on that count. Anybody see the zombie? Dang it! Oh, I see the zombie at least. Haha. Well, I got you once. Okay. Well, where was I? Fleeing again. Yeah. So, we took care of our tree problem. Well, we didn't replant our trees. Maybe we should replant our trees defiantly. Would that be a good idea? No. We'll wait for... Oh, that's it. We'll wait for his reprisal, and then we'll replant the trees. I think that'll be a lot more dramatic. Okay, so anyway, let's flee back in the light of the moon, by the light of the star. We don't want to be outside when the sun comes so far above the horizon that all of the eyes are on us. So let's go down below decks. Okay, well, I had a lot of fun this episode being totally devastated by the loss of my tree farm, but you know what? That's okay, because I think we got Asuma back pretty good. And hopefully we sent a message to everybody on the server that this sort of logular monopolization is unacceptable. You know, it's not going to say that I stand with False and Mumbo, because I think they're asleep right now too, but I stand against people who cut down all the trees in my front yard. Well, on that note, let's go somewhere scenic. Why am I doing my notes inside my dumb chicken house? Bye-bye, chickens. Going outside where it's awesome. And smoky where zombies die. Okay. Well, anyway. Until next time, y'all. This is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.